Can a SSAS buy commercial property and convert to residential? Well, if you've set up your SSAS under obviously your trading company, yes, SSAS can buy commercial property. Of course it can. But SSAS most definitely cannot hold residential property. But can you do the conversion? Well, this is two questions really. So yes, you can buy the commercial property. Normally we would expect you to be buying the commercial property with a view to obtaining the planning permission on that property to convert to residential, be that houses or flats or whatever it might be. We've seen various examples such as people buying pubs and converting them into flats, or we've even had somebody buying a nightclub in Barnsley and they just cleared the site with obviously the intention of building houses on that site. So the issue really is buying the commercial property hopefully at a depressed value with the aim of then seeking planning permission on that site. The SSAS can help towards paying for planning permission, which most people don't realise. So yes, the SSAS can apply for planning permission to have the site converted to, say, residential flats or even houses. However, as SSAS cannot own residential property, we always recommend to the trustees of the SSAS that once they have obtained planning permission, they really should look to sell on the site to the developer, whoever that may be, obviously for hopefully now the full market value, which will be with post-planning permission on the site. So one hopes that you've bought the commercial property for a depressed value, obtained the planning permission, and are now selling the whole site for an increased value. Of course, don't forget there is no capital gains tax on that increased value. So really this is about a sort of medium to long-term planning strategy. Buy the site, apply for planning, and then you really need to dispose of the site, as I say, to whoever is going to develop the site, so that there is no chance and no risk of ever the SSAS coming into the ownership of residential property. That is the safest way to do it. So the answer to the question is yes, it can buy commercial property to convert, but please don't own it after you've converted. That is essential. As an addition to that, and a question we get asked occasionally as well, can the SSAS buy residential to convert to commercial? No. The SSAS is not allowed to come into ownership of residential property at any stage. So if you are looking to acquire a site that is residential, you will need to buy that in either personally or in another vehicle, limited company or SPV, to acquire the site. And then obviously potentially when that site has ceased to become residential and is then commercial, at that point, yep, definitely the SSAS can look to acquire that commercial site off you. We'd love to hear from you. Are you involved in property and have you done any conversions from commercial to residential? Please leave your comments below.
Book a call with us via the link in the description below. If on a mobile device, simply hit the More button under the video title and pick a convenient time to speak. Feel free to share this video with others that may benefit on WhatsApp or in other online groups or channels. Like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for lots more SSAS related content, and leave a comment if you found this video helpful. For more, visit onecrownpensions.com.